beautiful people. Just calling to wish Sean happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing day. Sun shining, beautiful, beautiful weather. Enjoy every minute of it. Miss you, love you guys. Best wishes, and I can't wait to see you very, very soon. Lots of love. Bye.
Good morning, birthday boy. What a lovely sunny day. I take it you're out watching Sarah have a dip. Have a good day, old friend.
We're only having a take one. Would you like a little drop of sparkling?
Yes, please.
There we are. Very happy birthday, my darling.
Thank you. Made all the happier because I'm with you.
Wouldn't be much point without me.
No. This is the non-alcoholic, we presume.
And the vegan say it's really delicious, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, you have cream of mushroom and gorgonzola soup.
Lovely. I'm ready. We didn't do the chestnuts and the chestnut.
No, as you say, we keep that for Christmas.
Correct. This is jolly nice. Very nice. Cordon bleu.
Cordon bleu, but without the alcohol.
Thank goodness for that. Unfortunately, I'm not permitted it. For
We don't miss it, do we?
no,
That's lovely. I mean, normally in the mushroom soup you have a little drop of brandy or a drop of sherry or something.
I thought it most odd that present from young Keith was a book on
Champagne.
alcoholic wine. It might have been it might have been a witty thing, but it could easily be a sort of missed the target thing.
I think it's a completely missed the target thing myself.
Mm.
I mean, a more inappropriate thing I can't think of.
No. The least welcome thing you could possibly have chosen in the circumstances.
I mean, if you were, you loved your champagne, and that would be an appropriate gift. But for someone who can't drink alcohol,
On medical grounds.
it's so good.
It would shorten my life due to the pancreatic situation and condition.
Well, I'm so delighted we found this McGuigan Zero because it's really delicious.
Yes, I actually prefer
Prefer
it.
it?
Mm.
delicious, wasn't it?
Mm,
Mm.
it was.
Well, there'll be a 5-minute delay while I just dish up the main course, my darling, if that's alright.
Yes. You don't have any help today, I
I have
notice.
no help, no slaves in the kitchen.
What a shame. Takes two, doesn't it?
Yeah, my darling. Here we have individual salmon en croûte, shaped like fish, with assorted vegetables, pepper, Jersey Royal potatoes. Enjoy.
Before we do, I'd like to raise a toast to absent friends. Now so many, I can hardly count the number.
Absent friends.
What's that John in there?
Just some water. You like my table, darling?
I do.
You have 7 balloons there, 7 balloons at the side, 7 roses, and another 7 roses.
Indeed.
Everything in 7s, and 7 roses on your present platter. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Mm.
Is there any sauce at all?
No, the sauce is in on the salmon en croûte.
Is it cordon bleu?
Well, I made it, so yes. There's sauce in the salmon en croûte, is what I mean, which will be sufficient. Although if you would really like another drop of sauce, I can bring some in.
We'll see how it goes. Is this wild?
Wild salmon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wouldn't have it any other way, frankly. Very high pollen day today.
Well, it always is around your birthday, darling.
Mm.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, or fortunately, depending how you look at it.
That's delicious. Do you like the fishy shape?
I do.
Cut freehand, that was.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, the whole thing's ingenious.
I just wanted to make it special for you.
And you have. You've succeeded marvellously. As you always do.
Well, everything's cooked to perfection, isn't it? was a bit afraid, given the delay, the vegetables would be overdone. Let me know if and when you require any sauce. I'll bring some in.
It's a tricky one because I won't know until I have it. But I would like some more champagne. In the circumstances.
What I like about this, doing it like this, you've got a lovely chunk of fish, you can really taste the fish, whereas often it's overpowered by the other things in the en croute, isn't it?
Dare say.
I can really, it's really lovely.
Everyone loves your en croute anyway. As well they might. Missed out on a treat today, that's for sure. Sadly, we could do it no other way.
No.
I think Natalia Zyattsova was the most enthusiastic this morning. She can't wait.
To what?
Well, to be able to
See us.
see us, yeah, and be with us and visit.
I don't know if I ever know that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that she has a nice life and someone
Very,
who gives her a lovely...
very nice life, don't you?
Yeah,
You don't
but she
mind.
deserves it.
She certainly does.
I'm afraid I can't help it. It's just delicious, isn't it?
Nor should you help it. Not exactly the scene from Tom Jones, but I mean, just about everybody relative to that film, 1963, is deceased, including lovely Susanna York. I can't believe that, but it's the case, isn't it, nonetheless? Dear Albert Finney, oh, what a joy he is on screen. Nobody to replace any of these people.
No. There just doesn't seem to be the talent like there used to be. There's no one's. They haven't that special something. There are a couple, a few actresses, I'd say, who are very good
And watchable.
and very watchable.
But they're not in the, nobody,
Not in the same league.
actors
really.
or actresses, are just simply aren't in the same league
No.
of those we remember with such pleasure from the past. It's lovely salmon, I must say. French beans, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. The music for today that I composed is fairly spontaneous and expressionistically avant-garde, I suppose. It's the harpsichord for a large part anyway, and I thought that was entirely fitting. Think of me, think of harpsichord. I know very few people apart from William Mitchell, who is almost the ultimate harpsichord man, and Princess Michael of Kent. I mean, I can't understand why the overwhelming majority of just casual friends and acquaintances and people, they absolutely cannot abide the harpsichord. You know, I'm absolutely. I mean, I think Keith McLean might be an exception to that rule, but then he is an exception to every rule. And I'm astonished. I agree with Princess Michael that it is the music of the heavens.
I mean, I can't understand how anyone could not abide a harpsichord. There's nothing much I like about it.
Well, you know,
However,
people that can't.
some people would say, yeah, the same about I can't abide the sound of bagpipes. Scottish bagpipes. Oh, it's awful.
I think you have to have it in your DNA
Oh.
to be able to bear the bagpipes. And you simply haven't, and nor have I. I mean, they are quite different to the English and Welsh bagpipes. And the Irish bagpipes, for that matter. But it's an acquired taste at the best of times.
I've never acquired it.
No. Yes, you quite surprised me with the black and silver theme. Wasn't expecting that. Had to get my thinking cap on. Or smoking
Oh, your black cap.
I'm smoking. But I think it's probably a very good theme to adopt for. It's somewhat
Well, it's
special.
masculine to a degree.
Is
I
it?
mean, I know I have roses and things in. I think so.
I think roses can be masculine, depending on their context.
I think it works nicely.
Yes.
And it's not one I've done before, so
No. No, you haven't.
it's unique for your
Birthday.
birthday.
It was nice of Mavis Larch to go to the trouble, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She took the trouble, that's what counted. When is the oh, is it Monday? Double booked.
Yes. First one Monday.
What is the second one? Whose funeral is that?
Oh, the funeral's tomorrow.
Oh, Friday.
Friday. I thought you were talking about...
No.
No, the funeral's tomorrow. Did you enjoy that?
Very much so. Cooked, created with love.
Of course. Wanted you to enjoy it.
And I did. Indeed I did. I might need a drop. Of this.
Well, you can have more
No, try.
sparkling
No.
champagne.
Well,
You don't want some more? You may.
it's only to take these Johnnies.
Well, take them with water, but if you would like another drop of this, have it.
I didn't realise it was sparkling.
Yes, but I can replace it if you prefer.
No.
You want to say that, do you? For tomorrow.
Well, I presume are we doing the same thing over again tomorrow? Like Boxing Day?
I haven't thought.
No, best not to think. Just do things spontaneously, as much as you can, that is. But I'm very grateful for the quality watercolour paper.
Yes.
And what is the denier, the weight?
It's 300 GSM.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Well, what you have been using is 70, I think.
No, it'd be nice to be on the 300s, I think.
Because you have only you've been using my basic cartridge paper that I use for acrylic work, and not entirely suited to watercolour.
Not 100%, but I don't mind.
No, but you know, I thought you deserved some proper paper.
And what will I notice?
And you might enjoy the texture of it too, because it's not as smooth as the cartridge.
It's like a rougher canvas.
Rougher, yes, like a rougher canvas. And you like generally a rougher surface. You know,
Well, yes. Equally, extremely smooth, like glass would be interesting too. But,
well, you wouldn't get smoother than the cartridge paper you've been using.
Really?
You couldn't get, but you can't get. You can't get really smooth watercolour paper. It's always textured, and you get a really rough one.
Do you remember that curious chap at the antique market who worked with watercolours, and I found his technique very interesting. He sometimes displayed his stuff, but mostly he displayed antique pictures. He was quite an odd one. He wore a lot of silver. There was a touch of the goth about him, as well as...
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yes. Yeah.
He-
He's the pagan. Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah, and his mother was the one that was inside for a while selling stuff. Who told us about her knowing all the names from the 60s, you know.
Oh, who didn't know the names?
Well,
from the
no,
60s?
but she, you know, was friends with them.
That's all right.
Yes, but actually she turned out to be his mother.
Well, somebody had to be.
Mm.
But I actually got on with him rather well, nonetheless. And I was quite interested in the free technique he adopted. But I did notice he used paper which surface allowed a certain amount of freedom. I noticed that the colours were mixing beautifully, but he did use a lot of ink.
Well, ink will mix easily.
Yeah, he was using ever such a lot of ink. I got a vague suspicion he was using Indian ink.
Maybe.
I don't know
Well, that's
why.
what they normally are. It's artist ink.
Yeah, I think I might have even asked him what ink do you use.
Oh.
But he was very obliging, very pleasant to me anyway. I have a feeling he knew me. That came across very profoundly. But that made it all the more interesting, I think.
There we are. No. Do you think you can manage some dessert?
I'm sure I've got a little
A little
remaining
space
space.
I've tried to make everything fairly light.
Yes, you have.
But light but delicious.
Yes, indeed. That's my pre-dessert kiss. You're not going to desert me, are you?
Temporarily, my
For
darling.
the kitchen.
Just a few minutes.
A few minutes.
Oh, I just have to dish up the dessert.
Okay.
I'll come back for you. I can't manage it all.
No, I wouldn't want you to.
I'm
This
not,
is where
I am
we-
not silver surfing.
No, and we miss people who are that usually used to help us.
Proper paper.
And what will I notice?
And you might enjoy the texture of it too, because it's not as smooth as the cartridge.
It's
And,
like a rougher canvas.
rougher, yes, like a rougher canvas. And you like generally a rougher surface. You know,
well, yes. Equally, extremely smooth, like glass would be interesting too. But,
Well, you wouldn't get smoother than the cartridge paper you've been using.
really?
You couldn't get, but you can't get. You can't get really smooth watercolour paper. It's always textured, and you get a really rough one.
Do you remember that curious chap at the antique market who worked with watercolours, and I found his technique very interesting. He sometimes displayed his stuff, but mostly he displayed antique pictures. He was quite an odd one. He wore a lot of silver. There was a touch of the goth about him, as well as...
Oh yes!
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yes! Yeah. He's the pagan. Yeah.
Well, you know, there
And
he is.
his mother was the one that was inside for a while selling stuff. Who told us about her knowing all the names from the 60s, you know.
Oh, who didn't know the names?
Well,
from the
no,
60s?
but she, you know, was friends with them.
That's all right.
Yes, but actually she turned out to be his mother.
Well, somebody had to be. But I actually got on with him rather well, nonetheless. And I was quite interested in the free technique he adopted. But I did notice he used paper which surface allowed a certain amount of freedom. I noticed that the colours were mixing beautifully. But he did use a lot of ink.
Well, ink will mix easily.
Yeah, he was using ever such a lot of ink. I got a vague suspicion he was using Indian ink.
Maybe.
I don't know
Well, that's
why.
what they normally are. It's artist ink.
Yeah, I think I might have even asked him what ink do you use.
Oh.
But he was very obliging, very pleasant to me anyway. I have a feeling he knew me. That came across very profoundly. But that made it all the more interesting, I think.
There we are. No. Do you think you can manage some dessert?
I'm sure I've got a little remaining space.
I've tried to make everything fairly light.
Yes, you have.
But light but delicious.
Yes, indeed. That's my pre-dessert, yes. You're not going to desert me, are you?
Temporarily, my darling.
For the kitchen.
Just a few minutes.
A few minutes.
Oh, I just have to dish up the dessert.
Okay.
I'll come back for you. I can't manage it all.
No, I wouldn't want you to.
I am not silver surfing.
No, and we miss people that usually used to help us. Hello? Hello, is that Dr. Reynolds? And had it been a black widow spider, I think we'd have known about it by now.
Yeah.
Because they can cause all that sort of... And there was a two-pronged bite, two prongs.
Yes, so their mozzies not often make more than one go.
Yes,
Right,
but this
so-
was I think this was more than that. I think this was something deadlier.
I just wanted it confirmed
Yeah,
that
indeed.
because the weekend's coming up and tax as well. That's what they're there for, isn't it? Are you happy now? Happier now?
I think so. Can't take any risks at this present time.
No. Did you use the phone on the chair?
Yeah, I did. Quite a few were ringing.
I know.
But
Oh yes, but you those are, you don't want to use those. That goes back in the kitchen. And would you like a present?
I wouldn't mind.
Are we
actually.
recording?
You tell me. Have a look. See if it's the red lights on. But I imagine we might be.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I can do a present or two.
This is the present platter. Well, I'll pop it on the side and then you can pop the presents on there.
some of?
Hmm?
Can you give me some of the espressos? Anyway? Okay.
Let's take that. No, no. Don't need to tear it, darling. It all just unfolds.
I wasn't actually. I'm just sort of.
It sounded like.
Yes, it did, didn't it?
I'm going all eco-warrior, you see, so I just wrapped it without taping. Easiest thing to do would be to open it now. I'll just open them.
Thank you. These are good ones, aren't they? Oh, they're nice.
Want me to show you? Let me show you. So you can see. So they're more greeny
Mm.
and they have wooden
Wooden, yes.
arms.
They're arms. Farewell to arms. Yep. Lovely, beautiful.
And there you are, my darling. Last one of the day.
I get a rose on this one for some reason.
Oh. This comes with very nice. It's a soft
What's this?
and a cleaning cloth.
Oh. What's that?
Oh, that's a little screwdriver for doing the screws.
Oh.
Make sure the screws are nice and clean.
Hello. I'm opening it right now.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
careful. You must
There's a lid and there's a top and a bottom. Hold it together. That's it.
You must not get it now tops and now bottom.
There, black and silver thing.
Oh yes. Is it a... Yes, it is. I'm just seeing what's in it.
Don't open it. It's myrrh.
Because we've got the frankincense.
We've got frankincense and now you have the myrrh. And I'm the gold.
Oh right, yes, indeed. Thank you so much. That's much valued. Are we keeping the myrrh in here?
No, I just...
Why not?
You can if you want,
No,
or you can use it for storing cufflinks in, you know, whatever.
Since I don't use cufflinks, that might be a bit...
Trinkets, I meant trinkets.
Well, we all have a trinket or two. That's wonderful, thank you, Dad. I mean, we can't visit the antique. market, so
No.
how on earth did you come across that? It's quite heavy as well. How on earth did you manage that in the circumstances?
I'm just ingenious.
Well, granted.
And then I don't.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Will you put your glasses on so I can look at them?
Oh, certainly give them a go.
See what they look like. As lovely as your blue ones are, you now have a green pair.
With
With
wooden
wooden
arms.
arms, yeah. Motion strip.
Oh yes, they're quite different. Yes. Do they suit as much as the blue?
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they're very nice. I mean, the blues are really gorgeous, and those are very nice too.
Mm.
Different colour, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, they are bluey green, not really bluey, but they are more green than blue.
They're very clear to look through.
Are they?
Yes. I think that's important.
Yeah.
I think with sunglasses, being able to see through them is quite helpful.
Yes.
I
Well,
found
no, because you can get some that are so dark you can't actually
And
see through.
some that are so cheap that you wouldn't ever be able to see through.
No.
Yes, no, thank you very much.
Oh, they look lovely.
Yeah.
They change as you look away. Yes, when you head on, they're very green. When you, as you turn away, that side goes blue. But this side's nearer. So. Oh yes, blue now. Blue and green. Oh, interesting. And oh yes, as it's side on, now it's lost the mirror effect. I can actually see your eyeball.
Oh, there.
Hmm.
I'm looking straight at the skull in the studio.
Hmm. Oh, we like a skull too, don't we?
Well, I think all artists, sculptors, painters, of necessity, require a skull.
Happy birthday, girl.
Thank you for a lovely birthday.
Wanted you to have a few nice little things.
And I have.
It is, because they are polarized.
Are they all
And-
my tinted glasses?
Yes, and that's the test. That's the test card. So if you look at it without them,
Yes. Doing that now.
right, and now look at them with,
Yes.
you should be able to see more. No?
I can
Very
actually.
Polaroid.
Oh yeah. I was expecting the little figures to move.
Well, no, it's not animated.
No, but I always expect more than is on offer. My expectations have always been high and seldom disappointed.
I hope that includes me.
Well, indeed so.
My darling. Oh, that's very lovely. Well, I think since it's so gorgeous, we'll have our luncheon here tomorrow, shall we? I mean, I've got obviously plenty of salmon.
I didn't realise that was quite so obvious. Is it a large salmon?
No.
We have had
I have
entire
another
salmon.
portion. I know, but I normally can get a full.
Do you remember when we used to get an entire salmon?
Yes.
You know quite what to do with it.
Yes, we did. I never wasted any.
No, but it meant living off it for the next year.
I love salmon.
It's heaven,
But the wild salmon is particularly
The wild salmon is
Sweet.
all I can really take.
It's nice.
I don't like it if it's not wild. Well, as with a wild elf.
You got a wild one, didn't you?
Yes, I think they're the best ones. You're not going in the sea again today, are you? Or are you?
No, because it will be too busy down there. I only went this morning because it was dead. It's dead in the morning. But no, I can't risk that.
Since I'm isolating, I'm in isolation.
Well, we both are because you can't be if I'm not. So
No. So are we in solitary isolation?
we're in joint isolation.
We are.
I hope you enjoyed that one.
Of course I did.
I did. It was lovely. Really nice.
I shall.
Like my little dress.
Yes. Very soft. So you wanted to be silver today?
Only to go in. I don't think black would be appropriate.
No. Well,
That's for tomorrow.
That's for tomorrow. Yeah. But yes, you're normally gold as a general rule.
Yes.
Frankincense and
Elf.